fishy folks, and welcome back to Michael's Fish Room. Today, a video on the fish room. I was gone for 5 days, about 130, 135 hours. Haven't been in the fish room because I've been in Ohio and Kentucky, and I want to show you the aftermath. Grab yourself a snack and a beverage. Stand by. Welcome back to the channel, fishy folks. First, I'd like to thank everyone that realized I was going to be in Ohio and Kentucky and reached out for me to meet them or see their fish room or just want to shake my hand. I really appreciate the love. It means a lot. Unfortunately, on these business trips, I usually don't have time to socialize. Sometimes if I can plan ahead, I can make it work, but many of you reached out and I was in Ohio and Kentucky already, and I was already had plans with my coworkers or just business needs that didn't allow me to, do things after work. So I apologize, but thank you. It really means a lot. So the point of this video is I've been gone for 5 days. Nobody fed the fish room. Yes, I have an auto water change system, but I see a lot on social media. I'm going away for the weekend. Who can come feed my fish? Or do I get one of those vacation feeders? And the answer to all those questions is don't do anything. Like, I've been gone for 14 days, no problem. Now, have a little bit of knowledge, and my tanks are set up specifically for that reason. But if you have a community tank that's stocked correctly and seasoned, meaning it's been established, for months, at least months, maybe a year or more, there's plenty for the fish to eat in the tanks. They don't need to eat every day. They don't eat every day in public. Yeah, they don't eat every day in the wild. So, yeah, it's fine. I stay away from the vacation feeders because they're typically garbage. And I've heard horror stories of, oh, my mother came to feed my fish and she didn't think they were eating enough, so she fed way too much. Now my tank is cloudy and I've lost half my fish. What do I do? Don't ask your mother ever to feed your fish again, right? A weekend, 4 or 5 days, up to a week, I would say don't do anything. And don't do anything different when you leave. Like, don't change the water the night before and feed heavy that morning. Keep everything the same, because if something happens, you're not there to fix it. You're not there to change the water or add meds or add, Fritz Complete because your cycle's jacked up. But that leads me to the next thing. When you get home, if everybody isn't looking the same as when you left, meaning they look lethargic or they look like there's something wrong, do your water test, do a water change if needed, add some Fritz Complete or Seachem Prime to help neutralize any ammonia or nitrite that may have backed up. Boom, and now you're in business. You can do a quick fish and cycle, safe, and everybody's fine. That's only if you have a problem. I do not recommend doing anything different when you leave if it's under 5 to 7 days. More than that, you may want to consider having someone who you've trained correctly how to feed your fish. That's it. That's all I would say. I would say come in, if you're gone for, say, 8 days, come in day 4. Here's the food you feed. That's it. Hide the rest of the food because they will try to feed more. Anyway, I'm rambling because that's what I do. Here's what we're gonna do. I filmed this yesterday when I got home because today's Saturday morning. Yesterday I got home Friday about 3 o'clock, and I came down to the fish room and filmed right away after I did some laundry and played with Lucas for a little while, but dad duties. So refill your snack and beverage if you need to. Fishy folks, been away for 5 days, about 131 hours. Let's take a look at the fish room. Alexa, turn on my fish room. So, the point of this, as I said in the intro, is I see this a lot on the beginner pages and even other pages on Facebook. Like, I'm going away for 5 days. Which vacation feeder should I have? How do I train my neighbor to feed the fish? My girlfriend's gonna feed the fish. Okay, look, there's no need. Zero need. All right, we're just gonna take a quick look at the tanks. Kind of surprised there's no eggs. Oh, there's some eggs there though. Just looking in the tanks to see what we see. Is everybody okay? You know, do we have a massive die-off? Are fish looking sick? Now, here's the recommendation, folks. When you go away, now I've left my tanks for 14 days, no problem. Granted, I have an auto water change system, but I also have a poop ton of fish in most tanks. Like, look at this. Look at this tank with these sexy ottos in stock at Michael's Fish Room and the bluegrass guppies. There's a lot of fish in there. And there's hardly any plants. I mean, there's algae, but they're eating the algae, right? And everybody's fine. Auto water change system, great. If I didn't have an auto water change system, the way to make this tank work is add a poop ton of plants. That will maintain the cycle on its own because the plants will absorb the nitrate, the byproduct of the ammonia and then nitrite in the cycle. I'll put a link to a video explaining the cycle for dummies because I'm a dummy, so that's how I explain it. And then you guys can take a look. So here we have 201s. I don't know, they're hiding. They like to hide a lot. Anyway. Yeah, everybody seems okay. Oh, looks like there's something floating. Yeah, that's probably one loss. I'll take it. Take a look over here. So, if you're going on vacation this summer, which many people do, and you're only going away for a few days, I'd say a week. If you're going away for a week or less, don't even worry about it. Ooh, look at these gold lace guppies. Sexy like me. There's our snow white pleco. There's 2 in there. There were 3. There are 2. I'm supposed to be getting some more from a buddy. When it happens, it happens. No big deal. Here are the... I mean, these clearly are just going to go into the mutt tank because they're not breeding true. But there's two generations here because I see a fry. I saw a fry over here, and I saw one in the. Oh look, no, that I don't know. I saw a fry, which means there's 2 generations here because these were all born in the tank. All the adults died. I got them from a new supplier, whatever. All right, moving over here. Oh, there's one fry in here too that I saw. She must have dropped some fry or just one or ate them all. I don't know, but that's the only one left from all the ones that I've sold. Flagfish doing great. That tank looks cloudy, but I don't know why. I'm gonna have to look at that and figure out. Look how big these skunk cories are. They're ginormous. They'll be going on the website this weekend, at least a picture. They will be, and a picture. Supposed to do some photography this weekend, and hopefully I can get them edited and get them on the website. Schwartzy cories, love the name, and of course longfin albinos. We got the Silverado red tails up here. Taco's not too happy. He's not too happy. Also, I'm looking for a new food for Taco because I'm just about out of the Excalibur, and I want to try something new. Everybody down here looks good. This tank always gets the brown algae. We've got these guys up here. And then our breeding tanks over here with plecos and some guppies. And yeah, that's just condensation from the air conditioning. And down here, everybody looks good. So, ladies, gentlemen, if you're going away for a few days, don't worry about your fish tank. Any comments, questions? Let me know down below.